Most of you guys walk around on eggshells, afraid of saying the wrong thing. Whereas guys like me, we step forward and just blast through. We open our mouths and speak from our minds and our hearts, from our primitive brains. We speak our truth. We're not scared to say something. That fear has carved your balls out, left them empty. You're scared of showing your sexual interest in a female. You're scared of being scorned and humiliated. You're basically scared of your real self, your true self, which in every last one of you, there is a man inside there. You have the elements of the real man inside of you. We need to uncover that real man that's in a cage and unlock his cage and bring him to the surface. The way you males are today, it goes against the face of nature. You're an abomination on the planet. You've been forced to bend over backwards to please females. Pander to them. This goes in the face of all those billions of years of human evolution. This goes in the face of God. It's unfortunate that we live in today's society of faggotry, homosexuality rampant. You can't watch a TV show without seeing some of it. I just watched season 3 of The 100, and the lead character, the blonde girl that's in that TV show, just had sex with a woman. And they show it. That's our modern TV. Nature intended men to be strong. Nature intended us to be assertive, to be bold, to be sexual. That is why you have testosterone. That's why you have this juice flowing through your bloodstream. That is your right as a man. It is your heritage. You are a member of the male gender. Do not let society reprogram you to be some effeminate, foppish thing prancing around in tight, skinny jeans, showing the gays your ass curves. So the truth is, despite what women say, how much they fucking protest, they want a man that acts like a man, the old archetype of men. The 90s saw the rise of the metrosexual. Women didn't like it. They rejected him. Him and his purse and his manicured, cultured nails. His gloss-wearing lips. When you scratch the surface, you'll find that deep down, women don't want a man that acts like a woman any more than you guys want a female that acts like a dude. Imagine the chick you're with. She sucks back snot and spits it. She scratches her crotch. She slaps on the back laughing, slugs down a beer. Now you might get the idea that the qualities that you guys are having is repulsive to women. Just as the thought of a woman doing what I just talked about is repulsive to you. So instead of letting these females snip your balls off, I say it's time for you guys to quit apologizing for being men. I say it's time for you to celebrate your natural sexual urges and your sexual nature. It's time to reclaim your sexual confidence. It's time to change. Because men who are sexually confident, they're different than men who lack sexual confidence. Men who lack sexual confidence, they seek approval from women. They candor or pander to women. They're boring. They become predictable. Little engineer type minds that only does one thing. They'll call women every day, several times a day. They get clingy and needy. They'll try to buy their time. They'll try to buy meals, give her gifts. These little sacks of shit, ballless sacks of shit, they're nervous. They're insecure. They're overly nice when they get around women. They act like a woman's friend instead of being the guy that's there to smash, as you young fellows say, to pound that ass. These jackasses, I hate to call them jackasses because it's unknowing. They don't know they're ballless sacks of shit, but they're available at the drop of a hat. They'll tolerate behavior from it that a real man won't put up with. These dummies go out of their way just to please a woman, just in hopes of getting some pussy crumbs, or maybe just a smile that she'll smile at them, or maybe send them a happy face on an email, and these little worms will feel all warm. Oh, she sent me a happy face. Get all excited. Weak males, weak men. They go out of the way to please, just to maybe get a kiss, or maybe the chance of rubbing her feet while she talks about men like I used to be. Still am. These jokers let women control, steer, and drive the relationship, which headed for a train wreck. They walk on eggshells. Do you walk on eggshells? Are you afraid of, like, you'll do something wrong and she'll leave you? How many times when a woman's left you, how many of you guys have groveled and begged? How many guys are desperate for sex? Desperate for sex is one of the signs of a weak man. I'm sorry. I realize some of you guys may not have had pussy before, or you've just been a while, but that desperation, that weakens you. You start to obsess about, overanalyze everything she says and does. No, 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 no. Let her obsess and overanalyze things you say and do, not you doing the feminine thing. And don't feel shame or guilty because you want to fuck. That's what I said, because you want to fuck. Don't let females manipulate you either. Don't pay for shit. You're not a walking wallet. And the sad thing is, the majority of men like this, you suck in bed. You suck in bed. So I started today's podcast letting you know about the criteria. And now I just showed you what's going to turn and blow all that criteria out of the water so you don't get any kind of attraction for females. So what turns women on? Men who are challenged. Men who demonstrate their sexual confidence. These types of fellas, they don't make excuses for who they are. And they're comfortable with their masculinity, and they exude sexuality. How many guys just love being a man? I could never be a woman. I never want to experience anything like a woman. Yuck. To develop this, you want to become untamed, unpredictable. Not the type that can be tied down. And that's what's sad is many of you guys just want a girlfriend. So you act like you want a girlfriend. And that's one of the things that will turn them off. She wants to work for it. You guys don't realize that she wants to work for it. So she can validate it. Remember? But you act like you want to wife SR9, wife a woman up. They say cupcake her. Then you're afraid to be who you really are. I show my true face. Yeah. I don't mind getting pissed off at females. Tell them to walk. Hey, you can walk. Ooh, they hate that one. But they stay. The sex was good. You got to understand, you ain't got to buy them gifts and give them money. You have to be in control of the relationship at all times. And don't ever tolerate some bullshit from a woman. Okay? Look at your physical body. You want to charge up with sexually charged body language. I put my fingers in the front thumbs of my belt hoops, and then with the fingers interlaced, and then my thumbs, in other words, and my fingers point to my crotch when I stood leaning at the bar. That's pointing energy down to your dick. It works. I dance sexually charged. You want to become natural leaders, not followers. Get my book. Get my book. It's only, what, $7 or $8. Or maybe it's $9. 8 steps to become a real man. I outline all the behaviors that you need in that book. There are lots more of them, like being unavailable, don't ever apologize, act like a man around women, not some pussy whip mofo, and a bunch of others that you want to develop. When you do this, she will become way more attracted to you. Okay? Good luck, my friends.